If you're a mom that is more stressed out this year than having Christmas cheer, then this video is for you. Many years ago, I had a Christmas where we had no money. I had no gifts under the tree for my small children, and we had very little food in the cupboard, and I had a very broken heart. And so I made this video for you because God showed up in an amazing way that changed my life. So many years ago, we were so broke, we had no money. And I was so pregnant. My due date was Christmas Eve, and we were getting really close to Christmas, and a week before Christmas, my sister died. It was very, very heartbreaking. Here I was, so heartbroken, and you know how much energy it takes to give birth. I had this baby in me, and we had no money. We had hardly any food in the cupboards, and no gifts under the tree. The kids would look under the tree and they would just stare, and it would be like, where are the gifts? I didn't know what to say. What do you tell kids? You know, we don't really have much money. It's not going to be much this year. Thinking, I don't even have one gift for you. It was really hard. We didn't even have money to go to the thrift store really to get anything. We were really, really broke due to some life circumstances. Well, I just had so much guilt and so much sadness, and I was really pretty numb. I just was heartbroken and trying to take care of a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old and getting ready to give birth any second to a newborn. It was really overwhelming. It was a very overwhelming time. But I kept praying because I know that God was faithful. I knew that God was faithful. I just kept praying, and God gave me this idea to have a birthday party for Jesus. So kids love birthday parties, so we decided that we would bake a cake, and that's exciting to a 5-year-old and 3-year-old. And we did crafts, paper crafts, and we did 1 million of those for Jesus. These were gifts for Jesus. And I just was really humbled that this year, and the kids were going to learn about his great gift without receiving for themselves. We were just going to make it work. We were going to have a joyful time, and that's the way it was going to be. A couple days before Christmas, actually it was Christmas Eve, I got a knock at the door. We got a knock at the door. My husband was at work. I did not want to answer the door. I could barely get up off the couch. I was so pregnant. I finally got up, answered the door, and it was a grocery delivery guy. He wanted to bring groceries in to the house. I'm like, no, just set them on the porch. I hadn't ordered groceries. I didn't know what it was for. I just said, just put them on the porch. She says, ma'am, there's a lot of groceries. And I'm like, just put them on the porch. It'll be okay. He insisted like there are a lot of groceries. So he brought all these groceries in. I let him finally bring them in. And it was just bag after bag after bag. My husband and I calculated, it just makes me want to cry when I think about it, because my husband and I calculated it was probably about over $600, and that was 20-something years ago of groceries. It was such a blessing. Anyway, we made our cake and we got all ready for the birthday party for Christmas morning. We got up Christmas morning. I happened to look out the window, no presents under the tree. And I looked out the window and our car was filled with presents. We don't know where they came from, but it was like packed to the brim, just full of presents. So we had Christmas, and it was really a real blessing. It was very, very unexpected. Okay, I think I've kind of pulled it together so I can tell the rest of the story. That's actually the end of the story. But I guess what I want to say is that the thing that grew my faith most was knowing that God saw us and that He loves us. And Mama, if your Christmas doesn't look perfect this year, if your budget is tight, if your heart is hurting, if you're just trying to hold it together, God sees you and He hears you and He knows you. He meets us in our guilt. He meets us in our grief. He meets us when we don't have any money. He meets us when we do have money. So anyway, I just wanted to share that, because not that God's going to show up and give a bunch of gifts, but I'm just saying God sees us and hears us, and He is going to provide. Philippians 4:19, I believe it is, says, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus." And so I hope that your heart is encouraged with this story, because God, I'm not unique. I'm just like you, and God sees you. So because I know that your heart is heavy, I have some free printables for you and your kids to do for Christmas. Some super cute, there's a nativity set that you can print and cut out. We always had a printer. So even when we didn't have money, we had a printer, because back in the day, you couldn't buy a coloring book for $1. So you'd have to print it out, or, it was a big deal. So we always had a printer. But anyway, I have a nativity set that is super fun. I have a Christmas banner you can print out if you'd like, and I will put them in the description below. And I just pray that you will know that you are not failing, you are not forgotten. And Christmas, even if it looks different, it's okay. It really is okay, because we have never had a Christmas like that since. We've had many wonderful Christmases, many different Christmases, but God is still writing our story year after year after year, and He's writing yours. God bless you, Mama.